For today's Photoshop lesson, go into your Schoology folder for our class and find the folder called Photoshop, make a basic shoe ad. You're going to see two images we need to download. Click on both of them, right click, save image as, put them under your downloads, click save, and then move on to the next one. Then the shoe copy, right click, save image as, make sure it's still under downloads, save, and then you're going to open Photoshop. In Photoshop, go to open and then go to your downloads and open up shoe copy and the shoe's logo. You can open them up individually or together. Let's begin with the one called shoe copy with the shoe and the transparent background. First, we need to make the background look more interesting. Go to layer, new layer, then OK. We're going to put a gradient layer on this one. Over here on your toolbar, if you do not see the gradient layer, the paint bucket might still be there. You can click and hold it down and go to Gradient Tool. At the top, yours might be black and white right now because I've already looked through some of the colors. We don't want to use a black and white background. We have plenty of colorful gradient backgrounds. You can choose any color you want. I'm probably going to go with greens just because there's some green on this shoe. You decide which one you like the best. I'm going to choose that one. Once I choose the one I like and you choose the one you like, click on the top left of the picture, drag down to the bottom right of the picture, then let go. Then you'll notice that it is on top of the shoe. We need to take this layer on the layers menu on the right, click and drag that underneath the shoe. Now let's add some text. Click on the text tool or the typing tool, the capital T. And we're going to choose the largest font size possible, which right now is 300. You can also choose the color here. It can be any color you want to on the rainbow. You do want it to stand out though on the color you've chosen for the background. I'm going to try yellow and just see how that looks. I might change my mind later. Then click OK. Click and drag a box about that big for your text. And you can type whatever you want to here. I'm just going to type go running. And ooh, I don't like that color. You can change the color up here to anything else. Let's try red. Click OK. Now we could highlight this and choose or type our own numbers in up here, but another way to make your text even bigger is to click the check mark at the top, then choose the moving tool, the very top tool of your toolbar, and click on the box around your text, and this will go bigger and bigger until you get it about as wide as the shoe, whatever your text says. And if you want it behind the shoe, just pull it down. If you want it on top of the shoe, you could bring this layer up here. I actually like it underneath the shoe. I'm going to put it there, it gives it some more dimension. So whatever your text is, you're trying to sell this shoe and I'm trying to tell people to go running, I want to be able to read it all. Put that above the shoe. Next, if you're working for this company, you do want the company logo on your ad somewhere. That's why we got this image. There are many ways to bring this image into the other file. My favorite is to click the tab up here that says Shoes Logo, pull it downward, then let go. Now over here, you can move this wherever you want to. You want to be able to see the layers menu. Click on the layer with the company logo, layer 1. Click it here and drag it over to the shoe image. When you do that, there's the logo. You can actually close this one now, and we don't need it because there's a copy of that layer right here. All right, as I pull my mouse closer to this shoe logo, you see how my mouse changes to kind of a turn at different angles. You can turn this sideways. Then I also want to grab it and just move it over here in the corner. Now this is a really basic ad. It's just a couple of layers, a little bit of dimension. There's nothing exciting about this. When you make your ad for our next photo challenge project, try to be as creative as possible, especially if you know more about Photoshop and making text look interesting and maybe doing more with layers. But for this basic shoe ad, you are done. File, save a copy. When you go to save a copy, make sure this goes down here, not to PNG or PSD or anything else. Choose JPEG, the first JPEG, and then you can call this one Shoe Ad Done. Make sure it goes in your Downloads folder so you know where to find it. Shoe Ad Done, JPEG, save, and then OK, and now you can turn that in on Schoology.